You thought you were just friends, but then you feel it. In a packed room, she laughs just a little too hard at your dumb joke. Or maybe she brings up that obscure band you mentioned weeks ago, something you barely remember saying yourself. These aren't just random acts of kindness. They're tiny, almost invisible clues, and they might be the biggest giveaways to how she secretly feels about you. Most guys miss them completely, but today, we're decoding 6 micro behaviors that reveal her hidden crush. Look, human connection is complicated. Attraction is even messier. It doesn't always show up with big, flashy gestures. Most of the time, it lives in the small stuff, in the quiet moments and subtle signals that are easy to miss if you don't know what you're looking for. These signals are often subconscious, driven by genuine feelings that pop up before they can be shut down. Figuring out these micro behaviors isn't about playing games, it's about learning the unspoken language of attraction. It's about getting the clarity you need to know if that connection you're feeling is real and if it goes both ways. So, let's get into the signs you might be missing. Micro behavior number 1. She remembers the micro details. Think about how much random information your brain throws out every single day. We're constantly hit with names, dates, stories. Most of it just doesn't stick. So, when someone consistently remembers the small, seemingly random details about your life, it's not just because she has a good memory. It's a sign of selective attention. Let's say you once mentioned offhandedly that you love a specific kind of spicy snack. Weeks, maybe even months later, she sees it at a store and grabs it for you, saying, "I remembered you liked these." Or maybe you told a quick story about your childhood dog, and the next time you talk, she asks how he's doing, even though you haven't mentioned him since. When a woman is genuinely attracted to you, her brain basically puts a VIP tag on information related to you. It's like your words get stored in a special file reserved just for you. This level of detail is almost impossible to fake because it's driven by genuine interest. The things that matter to us emotionally are the things we remember. If she recalls the date of your big work presentation and texts you good luck that morning, or if she brings up that indie band you said you loved, pay close attention. It means that even when you're not around, you're on her mind. These aren't just polite gestures, they are emotional bookmarks, tiny indicators that she is genuinely invested in who you are. Micro behavior number 2. Mirroring your movement. Have you ever been talking to someone and just felt completely in sync? You lean forward, and a moment later, she does too. You grab a sip of your drink, and she does the same right after. This isn't a coincidence, it's a powerful psychological tick called mirroring, sometimes known as the chameleon effect. Mirroring is when someone unconsciously copies your gestures, posture, or even your speech patterns. It's a nonverbal way of building a connection and saying, "Hey, we're on the same page." When someone is attracted to you, their brain naturally wants to create harmony. This is thanks to something called mirror neurons, which fire up when we observe someone we feel connected to. It's the brain's primal way of saying, "I'm with you, I feel what you feel." It can be incredibly subtle. She might start using a phrase you say all the time, cross her legs right after you do, or even match your breathing rhythm during a deep conversation. While this happens in friendships to build rapport, it becomes a much stronger signal of attraction when it's consistent and paired with other signs. So next time you're sitting at a cafe, try an experiment. Rest your chin on your hand. A few seconds later, see if she's in the same position. It's like a silent dance that neither of you planned, and it's a powerful sign that she's connecting with you on a much deeper level. Micro behavior number 3. Subtle touches and object fidgeting. Physical touch is a huge way we communicate affection, but when someone's trying to hide a crush, it often comes out in small, accidental ways. When a woman is attracted to you, she will find tiny, deniable excuses to break that physical barrier. This could be a light, lingering touch on your forearm when she laughs at your joke. It might be her shoulder accidentally brushing against yours as you walk together. Or maybe she gently fixes a stray piece of your hair or brushes some non-existent lint off your jacket. These might seem like nothing on their own, but they are often little moves to test the waters and create a moment of intimacy. Each small touch is an attempt to close the distance and express an attraction she isn't ready to say out loud. But what if she's shy? In that case, her nervous energy has to go somewhere, and it's often channeled into fidgeting with objects. Watch your hands. You might see her twirling a strand of hair, fiddling with her necklace, or tracing the rim of her glass while you're talking. This isn't boredom, it's a physical response to emotional arousal. When you're around, her nervous system might kick into a fight or flirt mode, creating a restless energy she has to displace. So whether it's a direct, playful tap on the arm or her fiddling with her keys, both can signal that she's hyper-aware of your presence, betraying the very feelings she's trying to hide. Micro-behavior number 4, blushing and micro-expressions. Some signals are impossible to fake because they're completely involuntary. Blushing is one of the most honest signs out there. It's a rush of blood to the cheeks caused by emotional arousal or adrenaline, and she has zero control over it. You might notice her cheeks go pink when you give her an unexpected compliment, causing her to quickly look away. Or maybe you tease her playfully, and you see that warmth spread across her face. Now, context matters. Sometimes blushing is just a sign of social anxiety or general embarrassment. But when it happens consistently around you, especially during positive moments, it's a major tell. In deeper skin tones, this might look more like a warmth or sheen on the neck and ears. Just as powerful, but way faster, or micro-expressions. These are split-second facial reactions that flash her true emotions before she can put on her poker face. An eyebrow flash, where her brows shoot up for just a moment when she sees you, is a universal sign of recognition and interest. You might also spot her lips parting slightly when you make eye contact, a subconscious gesture of anticipation. Or you might catch a genuine, full-face smile, one that makes her eyes crinkle the second you walk into a room, just before she catches herself and switches to a more casual expression. These flickers are incredibly fast, but they're unfiltered windows into how she really feels. Micro-behavior number 5, seeking proximity and leaning in. Space we keep around ourselves is personal. Who we let into that bubble says a lot about how we feel about them. When a woman is secretly into you, she will subconsciously find reasons to shrink the physical distance between you two. Watch what happens in a group. Does she always seem to end up in the seat next to you, even when there are other spots open? When you're standing and talking with friends, does she seem to naturally drift closer to your side? That's not random. It's a subconscious pull to be in your orbit, to create a shared space where a more personal connection can happen. Even more telling is the lean-in. When you're talking one-on-one, watch her posture. Is she leaning her body towards you, even if the room is quiet and she can hear you perfectly fine? This is a huge nonverbal cue that she's engaged and wants to be closer to you, both emotionally and physically. It's a primal signal that says, I'm not just interested in what you're saying, I'm interested in you. This often comes with open body language. Her arms will be uncrossed, and her feet will likely be pointed right at you. She's orienting her entire being in your direction, and that's a sign that you have her complete and undivided attention. Micro-behavior number 6, playful teasing and what-if scenarios. Playful, light-hearted teasing is a surprisingly clever and low-risk way to flirt. It's a method of showing interest and building chemistry without having to make a big, vulnerable confession. When a woman teases you, she's not just messing around, she's testing your chemistry and creating an inside joke that's just for the two of you. This teasing is never mean. She might playfully make fun of your obsession with a certain TV show or your terrible dance moves. It's her way of saying, I notice these quirky things about you, and I like them. This kind of banter shows she's comfortable enough to joke with you and feels a special connection. What's even more revealing is when this teasing drifts into what-if territory. She might laugh and say something like, "My friends would totally say we'd make a cute couple," or "Imagine if we were stranded on an island. You'd probably try to build a coconut radio, wouldn't you?" These hypotheticals are a brilliant way for her to plant the idea of you two as a pair and see how you react. She's putting the thought out there, disguised as a joke, and watching you closely. If she's building a world of inside jokes and playful possibilities with you, it's a huge sign she's secretly hoping it becomes a reality. So there you have it, 6 subtle but powerful micro-behaviors that can give away a hidden crush. From remembering the tiny details to mirroring your posture, from accidental touches to playful teasing, these are the signals that fly under most people's radar. This is the language of subconscious attraction, spoken not with words, but with small, consistent actions. Now, understanding these signs isn't about finding definitive proof. People are complicated, and context is everything. Think of this as empowering yourself with knowledge so you can read situations with more confidence and less guesswork. The next time you're wondering where you stand, pay attention. Look past the words and watch for these small, involuntary signals. They might just be telling you everything you need to hear. What other signs have you noticed? Drop your experiences in the comments below. Your story could help someone else connect the dots. And if this helped you see things more clearly, don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the psychology of attraction. Thanks for watching.